Well, hey there, everybody. How's your Monday night going? Hopefully, you're, well, I guess technically Tuesday morning now, because as I'm on the way home from making my Princeton work runs. It's 12:30 a.m., so it's technically Tuesday morning. But hopefully, you guys are having a good start to the week. I guess this video is going to be a little, maybe not so much a rant, but just a whole, I don't know. It's just, some people, people who obviously have never seen my channel or seen the videos as to why I do my videos the way I do, and why people keep saying all he's doing is he's copying the hockey guy. He's copying Shannon. I love Shannon. He's friggin' phenomenal. He has, the way he does his videos are cool. They're good visually. And that's what I want to, and that's what I try to impart. Because when I first started trying to do, go a little more into, more deeper videos, I'd have the idea of, I'd have the idea in my head what I'm trying to talk about. But then I would, I'd get done with the video, and then all of a sudden I'm like, crap. I didn't talk about this. I wanted to talk about this, and I forgot of it. So then I started initially as writing them down in a notebook. And a lot of people were like, that's not a bad idea, but we kind of want to see what you're talking about. They want a visual, they want to visualize what I'm talking about. And and Shannon has said this in his videos, that's why he started using a whiteboard and writing stuff down, because he would forget stuff. And he then started using a whiteboard to lay it all out. So then he wouldn't forget where he's at, or he wouldn't forget to talk about a specific topic. And that's what I do, because I will forget. Hello, ADHD. I have a tendency to forget stuff. And so that's why I started using the whiteboard. And people who continue to come out and say, he's just a hockey guy wannabe and this, that, and the other. Because I'm using what he does as inspiration for my channel, because I have subscribers who want to see similar things. Shannon has his way of doing his videos, and they're great. I love watching his videos. I watch his videos as much as I can. But we do videos in completely different ways. I definitely show emotion. Not that Shannon doesn't, because he's very emotional. He gets very emotional about his teams. He loves the Bruins, he loves the Stars, and he loves the Canucks. Those are his three teams. I love my hometown team. I love the Minnesota Wild, my hometown team. But I can be emotional no matter what team I'm following. And I do. I love all the teams. There's not, when people go and ask me who's your favorite team, I literally say all of them. And people look at me and they're like, really? Seriously? And I'm like, it's true. And they're like, well, okay, who is there one team you cheer for a little more than the others? And I'm like, yes, that's the Minnesota Wild. Just a little more. Just a little bit more. But I cheer for all the teams. And that's I've been that way forever. You know, I am one of those just genuine hockey fans. And seeing what Shannon has done with his channel and his videos and how he does them with the whiteboards and all that and being able to visualize, that's what I've wanted to do. And I had many subscribers that said, we want to see what you're talking about. We want to see the topics that you're talking about. So that's where the idea of, you know, hey, Shannon, that's a great idea. Shannon's using a whiteboard to, you know, so he can keep the ideas that he has or the topics that he has that he wants to talk about. He puts them on the board. And I'm like, that's a hell of an idea. And so that's how I started doing it. And now that, you know, I have people that are wanting to see me, they're wanting to see me do my own power rankings. I mean, they love watching Shannon's, but they want to see what other people can do. And the fact that Shannon has, you know, magnets that he uses, so he's not trying to write all the stuff on, he's not trying to write all the stuff down. It's a heck of an idea. And now that's kind of what I'm trying to do. And now granted, the magnets that I found, magnets that I have had that, you know, from a magnetic standings board that I had back in like 2003, you know, I'm finding some of these magnets, and actually even before God, I probably had that magnet board since, well, let's see, that one magnet board, because with some of the magnets I found, it has the Islanders. I have a magnet with the Islanders fisherman logo on it. They only used it that 1 year, so we're talking when I was getting out of high school going into college. I've had those. And unfortunately, they're small. They're really small. I mean, you go and you do a visual test, like if you're watching a video, if one of you guys is watching one of my videos, and I put those magnets on the board, people are like, they have a hard time seeing them because they're tiny. So I want to make bigger ones. And just the idea of everybody, you know, all these, you know, just, and it's not everybody. It's just it's a couple of clowns out there who, you know, just, you know, oh, you know, he's doing everything to copy the hockey guy. He's this, you know, and he's doing all this. He just wants to copy the hockey guy. And I did have one guy who commented on one of these guys. He went and said, why wouldn't he want to use Shannon's channel for inspiration? Why wouldn't he? Look at what Shannon's done with his channel. Shannon's got 300,000 subscribers. Why wouldn't he want to use what he does as inspiration? He's not trying to copy him. So he uses what he does as inspiration for his channel. Imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. That's what he said in the comment. In the comment. And I thought, you know, hey, that's, you know, I mean, I don't want to copy Shannon. I make videos a lot different. You know, it's two different styles. I mean, yeah, we may use, you know, he may use a whiteboard, I may use a whiteboard. He uses magnets. I'm going to try and start doing those, because I do like the idea of doing my own power rankings, because I love watching Shannon's power rankings. Those are awesome. And yeah, I plan on trying to do some of my own. And I think it'll be a lot of fun to do it. Now, again, if somebody else who started watching hockey and they saw me doing videos in the way that I'm doing with a whiteboard, magnets, and all that, if somebody else started their channel and wanted to do that same thing, I'd be like, absolutely, you go right ahead, you know, because it's a good way to to keep you on track. Having the topics that you're wanting to talk about on a whiteboard, it's a good way to keep you, to kind of keep you on task. And then, yes, you don't forget something that you wanted to talk about. And it's, I just, you know, it's, I mean, I've done a couple of videos talking about why I do, you know, why I all of a sudden started using a whiteboard. And yes, I used what Shannon does as inspiration for it. Again, if somebody wanted to start a YouTube channel and use what I do on my channel as inspiration, I'll be the first one to applaud them. I'll be like, absolutely, go right ahead. And I'll be the one, and to me, I'd be honored. If somebody basically wanted to use my channel as inspiration for their own, hell, I'd be honored for that. I would be absolutely honored for it. And I would be the one, and I'd be one that would be, I'd be one of the first ones to go and say, yeah, go check out his channel. You know, and then if people are saying, well, he's just trying to copy Larry. No, he's not. No, he's not. Like, I wouldn't see it that way. I don't see it that way. He's using it. You know, this other person could be using my channel as inspiration for his. And you know what? Awesome. I applaud it. I'd applaud it, and I would be one of the first ones to literally go and say, yeah, go check out his channel. He's definitely, it's worth a look. So, you know, but you know, you can't make everybody happy. You know, I mean, obviously you can't make everybody happy. And of course, you know, they go and they criticize also how, you know, oh, he spends his time, you know, telling people, you know, to like his videos and, you know, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, that's kind of what people do. That's not begging for subscriptions. It's what anybody would do on a YouTube channel. Whether they do it at the beginning of the video, the middle of the video, or at the end of the video. It's how you get people interested. You know? And I mean, you go and you listen to Shannon's channel. Shannon does it, you know, Shannon does his at the end. But he also, you know, he goes and, you know, hit like and subscribe, you know, if you're just browsing your way through and you happen to come across the video. That's how he does it. That's how he does his. He's not begging for subscribers. How would that be begging for subscribers? But yet me, I go and I say, you know, hey, you know, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you really like the video, hit that subscribe button. You know, and I also throw in the, you know, if you want to see, you know, if you want to be notified anytime future videos are uploaded, tap the little bell and it'll turn on notifications. How's that begging for subscriptions? It's just, it's interesting. Some people are just, you know, some people just, you know, they're just, some people, I mean, you can't make everybody happy, but man, some people just, nothing pleases them. There's some people that no matter what you do, they're unhappy. They're unhappy, they're just, you know, whatever they are. So, you know, I'm not copying Shannon. He uses a whiteboard and magnets. I use a whiteboard and stuff for the same reason he does. You know, so he doesn't forget stuff that he wants to talk about. And I also try to do that to make sure that I don't lose, I don't lose my place in where I'm wanting to talk about in a specific video. So, some people, they just, you can't make everybody happy, and the bottom line is, if there's people that want to hate on me like that, and say, well, you're just wanting to copy Shannon. You don't have to watch. If you don't like it, find another video. You don't have to watch. I've got plenty of people I've got a good chunk of people who subscribe to my channel who friggin' think it's awesome the way I do it. And they see this, and they see how Shannon does it, because most of them watch Shannon too. And they're like, we don't think you're copying him at all. You're using what he does as inspiration, and you're doing what a lot of what the subscribers want. They want to visualize what I'm talking about. So that's why I do it. And if I write it down on the board, I don't forget. I don't forget about something. So, and I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be those people out there. And it's just, that's, it is what it is. You can't please everybody. And I've also heard from some subscribers saying, if you didn't have some people that were pissed off, then you wouldn't be doing you wouldn't be doing right. The fact that there's people out there that are pissed off the way you're doing your videos, then you're doing something right. That's how I look at it. It's weird. I see some of the comments, and I'm just like, holy cow. Because I'm pretty sure, because Shannon doesn't follow a lot of other, I don't think he follows any other hockey YouTube channels. And I'm one who he would probably think, hey, you know what? He's using my channel as inspiration. Awesome. I would. Like I said, if somebody were wanting to start a YouTube channel and use my channel for inspiration for their own, I applaud them. Absolutely. I'd be honored for it. It'd be cool. The fact that somebody would want to do that, or potentially would want to do that. That'd be pretty cool in my book. But again, it's just, you can't please everybody. And, I know I've kind of gone on a little bit of a long rant here. I'm 18 minutes in, just driving home from work. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about this, and, just, some people, you can't please everybody. And again, if they want to hate that much, then they don't have to watch my videos. I'm not making them watch them. I'm not making them watch. Now, granted, they want to keep coming back and watching videos, even though they hate the way that I do it. Go ahead. I'll gladly take the views. I'll gladly take those views. But so yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to, talk a little bit about as I'm on the way home. And, what do you guys think? I use Shannon's channel as inspiration, as nothing else. We do videos in completely different styles, and I'm not trying to copy any of his videos. We might talk about the same type of topics, but we talk about them in two completely different ways. It's not the same. So, some people just don't like it. Well, is what it is, right? So let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions there. And again, you know, if you like my stuff, hit the like button. If you really like my stuff, hit that subscribe button. And again, if you want to be notified anytime future videos are uploaded, you can tap that little bell and turn on notifications. It would be I would be very very honored if you feel like doing so. And yeah, so you know, kind of rant over, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of the evening, and I will see you guys again soon.